as the regular season.
Hi, I'm Matthew. Thank you for tuning in to the Mill Creek Network. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on Mill Creek sports, as well as other events happening in Mill Creek, such as chorus concerts and theater performances. Thank you.
Field for 18 years, home of your Mill Creek Hawks, who tonight welcome in the Collins Hill Eagles on the Mill Creek Network's Friday Night Lights. Good evening, everyone. Will Jackson, Ryan Bishop, and Christy Bishop, set to bring you the final home game of the regular season. And of course, the stakes of tonight's game could not be any higher. Collins Hill comes in tonight ranked number 1 in the state, averaging nearly 375 yards and 35 points per game. So their offense has been humming along quite well. Maybe the bigger story for Collins Hill, though, is their 5-star wideout, Travis Hunter, broke his leg a few weeks ago and will miss the remainder of the season. So that could be a big problem for Sam Horn and their offense, seeing as Mill Creek has one of the best defenses in the state, on average only allowing about 8 points per game. The Hawks' defense is anchored by star defensive back number 2 Caleb Downs and number 1 linebacker Jamal Anderson, both of whom are looking to cause havoc on the field tonight. Meanwhile, for Mill Creek, they come in tonight having played their toughest game of the season last week after going down to Newton County High School and winning 17-14. They come in tonight with a record of 8-0. However, it is a injured 8-0 with star running back Donovan Journey being injured late in the game last week. Free safety Caleb Downs was also injured in last week's 17-14 win at Newton. He's been battling a back injury all week. The good news is both are expected to play in this game. I got the chance to speak to Caleb Downs earlier this week, and he told me, of course, injuries are part of the game, but I've been limiting myself in practice and making sure I'm good to go for a game as important as this. The bottom line was, from him, this is not a game that he would miss for the world, and there was nothing that was going to stand in his way. We're about to get this game underway. When we come back, it's Collins Hill at Mill Creek. Kickoff is just moments away. The Mill Creek Network will return in just a moment.
You sound rushed. I have so much to say, and you're trying to speak down.
You're right. Okay. You didn't play it. Did you mute me?
Hello, Mill Creek High School. Are you ready to get this bread? MC, baby.
Welcome back. After an abbreviated hype video, Mill Creek's getting set to take the field. It's senior night here at Mill Creek. We'd like to welcome you all back to Markham Field. And here come your Mill Creek Hawks. wearing the all-black Color Rush uniforms, being led out onto the field by team captains Caleb Downs, I'd like to apologize really quick for that bit of audio technical difficulties. Should be working now. But anyways, we'd like to welcome you all back to Markham Field. It's just after 8 o'clock here at our stadium. We are just moments away from kickoff. 2 minutes till kickoff, I'm being... Mill Creek will start the game with the football. Your kick returners tonight for Mill Creek are Caleb Downs and Javon Henderson. The kickoff unit for Collins Hill will be led by number 99, Isaac Bonacki. We'll see the Mill Creek offense on the field first. Starters for tonight: at offensive tackle, number 56, Ryan Little. At left guard, number 67, Aiden Banfield. At center, number 68, Afonso Garcia. At right guard, number 60, Makai McDuffie. And finally at right tackle, number 70, Cooper Bothwell. Starting wide receivers tonight, number 12, Brendan Jenkins. And your other starting wide receiver is number 4, Makai Wood. Starting quarterback is number 17, Hayden Clark. Starting running backs are number 20, Donovan Journey, and number 22, Joe Robinson. Starting tight end is number 14, Ty Green. And finally, your kicker for the night is number 36, Trace Butcher. Currently waiting for CBS to get back from their commercial break. We'll return with kickoff in just a moment. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. We're just about ready to get started with the game. As I said before the break, Mill Creek will receive the football first. Back deep for the Hawks, number 2, Caleb Downs, and number 9, Javon Henderson. Isaac Bonacki will kick off for Collins Hill. The Eagles will play defense first. Hawks will be on offense. And we are underway from Mill Creek. Downs to return, cuts it up, and he's out across the 30-yard line. That's actually Makai Wood on the kickoff return. We're playing with 12-minute quarters in this game. And here's a look at your Mill Creek starters for the night. You can see on your screen we've got 17 Hayden Clark leading the offense. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Clark with Journey in the backfield, standing to the far side. Clark throws to Journey. Journey cuts up field on the far sideline, gets out across the 35, and he'll be tackled down near the 40-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the play, out to the 38-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up for the Hawks. Clark with Journey standing to the near side. Clark will give to Journey. Journey cuts up inside, and he'll get out across the 40-yard line. He should have a first down on the play, and indeed he will. First down for the Hawks at the 42-yard line. First and 10 now from the 42 for the Hawks. Clark with Journey in the backfield once again. Jenkins in motion to the far side. Clark looking to throw, and that'll be caught by Jenkins. He'll get out across the 45 near the 50, and he'll have about a gain of 8 or 9 on the play. We'll see where they mark it. They'll mark it at the Hawks' 48-yard line. Second and 5 for the Hawks from the 48-yard line. Clark fakes to Journey, and it's off the hands of Brendan Jenkins there. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Clark's pass for Jenkins falls incomplete as Greco checks into the game now. Wimby and Wood lined up on the near sideline, standing about their own 45-yard line for the moment. Hawks come into this game averaging about 37 points per game scored. See if they can keep their reputation on this opening drive of the game. As we've got a 3rd and 5, high snap for Clark. He'll get it away for Journey. Journey's going to get stuffed. Wait. Good play there by the Collins Hill defensive line. They'll force the Hawks to punt on 4th down. Out comes the punter, number 87, Jacob Ulrich. Kick is away. Taken in at about the 19, make that the 14-yard line. Collins Hill go on offense 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. Collins will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. But first, CBS is going to take a commercial break, so we will as well. Mill Creek Network, Friday Night Lights will return in just a moment. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. Coming up, Collins Hill will get their first chance on offense. Quarterback for Collins Hill is number 21, Sam Horn. Wide receivers are number 3, Cam Pedro, and number 14, Richard Ransom. Usually we would see star wide receiver number 12, Travis Hunter, out here, yet he's hurt, so he'll be out for the season. So Collins Hill will have to adapt as needed. But here we go. Horn's got a 1st and 10 from his own 13-yard line. Horn looking to throw. He's got a pass and completion over the middle, a missed tackle by the Hawks defender. And he'll get out across the 25. Brought down there by number 48, Gavin Guerrero. And we'll take a quick look at the Mill Creek defensive starters. Actually, cancel that. Collins Hill going in the hurry up. A quick screen out to the far sideline. That's completion for a short gain. Zach Jolet in there on the tackle for the Hawks. Collins Hill going with the tempo once again. They'll hustle up to the line from the 36-yard line. Now, 2nd and 3. Horn looking to throw. He's got a completion over the middle. That pass is caught by number 9, Ethan Davis, his first catch of the game. They'll get out to the 44-yard line. Well, they'll have a first down. Horn looking to throw once again. That'll be caught on the far sideline. Zach Gillet again there for the stop for the Hawks. 2nd and 4 from the Hawks 49 now. Horn looking to throw. Nearly intercepted there, but caught by Spencer Anderson. That'll be a short gain, and a flag comes in. It's going to be a hold against Collins Hill, so that'll back him up 10 yards. Anderson's catch neglected by the penalty. And we'll go ahead and give you this opportunity to take a look at the Mill Creek defense. Defense is led by the free safety Caleb Downs, as well as the bench linebacker number 1 Jamal Anderson, 2 of the main stars for this Mill Creek defense who have been leading the way all season. Second down and 18 now. First down for Collins Hill is the 46 of Mill Creek. They currently find themselves on the 36. Horn looking to throw. He's got pressure in his face, but he gets the pass out to his receiver, who's going to break many tackles and get into Hawks territory, and immediately is brought down at the 40-yard line by Caleb Downs. Davis with the catch there. Big catch and run down to the Hawks 40-yard line. Collins Hill's driving early. Opening drive for them. Second total drive of the game as Mill Creek was forced to punt on their opening drive. Horn once again looking to throw. He's got a man down the near sideline. Davis, incomplete. Overthrown by Horn. He'll bring up a second down and 10. Horn now with a second and 10. He's got 5 receivers split out. Looking to run for it. He will run up the middle. He'll get inside the 40-yard line. Missed tackle by the Hawks defense, and Horn will get down towards the 30-yard line. We'll see where he's marked out of bounds at. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32. They'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Correction, 3rd and 2. As the first down is the 30-yard line. Horn now with 5 receivers. That's going to be a penalty against the Hawks defense for offsides. Official call is encroachment.
Encroachment on the Hawks. That'll move it up 5 yards. Be a first down for the Eagles.
All result in a first down for Collins Hill. Foul is currently spotted at the 27. Collins Hill's been going with his 5 receiver set a lot. Horn looking to throw. That pass is caught over the middle inside the 15-yard line. That pass was caught by Colby Rogers. First and 10 now from the Hawks 15. Horn looking to throw now. He's got a man in the back of the end zone, and that is going to be incomplete. Dropped by his receiver in the back of the end zone. Beautiful pass by Horn there. Just unable to connect. Pretty good coverage there by Caleb Downs. Collins Hill Eagles looking like they want to go with some hurry up again. Anderson and Davis at the top of your screen. Horn on motion is running back to the far side. 5 receivers set once again. Horn looking to throw now. He'll take off with it inside the 10. And he'll make a cut to the near side and get tackled by Caleb Downs once again. He's been all over the field for the Hawks on this opening drive. Third and 3 now. Ball currently sits on the 9-yard line of Mill Creek. Collins Hill still on the opening drive of the first quarter. We're about 5 and change into the game. Horn with a receiver in motion. Looking to throw now, and he's going to get wrapped up. Sack by Kevin Mitchell of the Hawks. That'll push him back outside the 15-yard line. Big defensive play there by Kevin Mitchell.
Nick Dank into the backfield to make the tackle for the Hawks. Big loss on the play.
Bring up 4th down and 11, and Collins Hill will be forced to go for the field goal attempt. Isaac Bonacci on to kick the field goal for Collins Hill.
Bonacci to make the field goal attempt for the Hill Horn.
Horn, the quarterback, is your holder for Collins Hill. Kick is up. Bonacci's kick is good. Collins Hill now leads 3-0.
5:46 left in the first quarter. Collins Hill 3. Field goal for Collins 0. Here's how to thank Colin Good Sports sponsors Austin Burritos, Favor Made LLC, Beans Hand, Scott McKenzie Dentist, Aiken Ford Winder. Thanks for your support of Mill Creek football.
After the field goal by Bonacci, Hill once again kicking off this time. It'll be to the Hawks.
First transmission to the boys cross country team for winning their 7th region title last weekend. Also, congratulations to Ethan Nordman for winning his 2nd region cross country title with a personal record of 15:49. On the girls' side, congratulations to the girls cross country team for finishing 2nd at the region meet and making it to the state cross country meet. We'd also like to congratulate Emily Guy for winning the individual region championship with a time of 19:22.
Collins Hill quarterback Sam Horn.
To the state cross country meet next weekend.
On the season, 182 of 260 for 2,144 passing yards, 21 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So it's been a very efficient season for him, as the Collins Hill offense has been humming along quite well, leading them to their 9-0 record. Best in the state record, that is. Good job by the Hawks defense to hold them to 3 on the opening drive.
Clock is ready. Clock is ready.
After the short delay there, Bonacci set to kick off. Back deep for the Hawks is Wood, Henderson, and Downs, as well as Ty Green. Ball currently sits at the Collins Hill 40-yard line. Ball's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line by Green. He'll cut back, and he'll get out to about the 19-yard line. But the Hawks will go on offense 1st and 10.
Ty Green on return, brought down by Bridge for the Eagles. It'll be first down for the Hawks.
This is a good time to mention, as the Collins Hill defense takes the field, their defensive lineman, number 23, Asani Redwood, be on the lookout for him. Currently has 14 sacks on the season. Collins Hill as a team averages 5 sacks a game, mostly led by Redwood and Crawford, number 18. We'll keep an eye on them, see what kind of havoc they cause for the Mill Creek offense. But for now, Clark, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wimby in motion. He'll fake to Journey, and that is off the hands of his receiver, Wimby. Bring up 2nd and 10. Like to point it out at the moment that it has been raining on and off all day here at Mill Creek. So we'll see if these wet field conditions have anything to do with the inefficiency of the quarterbacks, as the ball tends to get wet. So we'll see if the wet football can or will truly affect these quarterbacks. For now, it just seems to be affecting the receivers, but here we go. Clark looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. He's got Wood, and that is incomplete, off the hands once again. Would have been a big hitter. That would have put Mill Creek inside Collins Hill territory at about the 45-yard line, but alas, Clark unable to connect with Wood. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 19 now for the Hawks. We've got 5:31 to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 10 now. Clark with Journey in the backfield. Content split out to the near side. Lone receiver. 3 receiver set to the top of your screen. Clark looking to throw. He'll get it out to Journey, and that is incomplete. Call on the field is incomplete. Could have been called a fumble. The last good news for Mill Creek is the referees agree that the ball was a forward pass. Crisis averted for Clark there, but it is 4th down, and so Ulrich will come on to punt. That's a 3 and out for your Mill Creek offense. Penalty there goes against Collins Hill. It'll give Mill Creek 5 yards. Still 4th down, though, as the ball gets moved up to the 23-yard line. Ulrich on to punt. Gets the kick away. Kick's going to bounce dead just inside of Collins Hill territory. Call it about the 47-yard line for the moment. Collins Hill getting set for their 2nd drive of the game. Collins Hill's 5 receivers sets last drive were giving Mill Creek defense, or the Mill Creek defense, fits. So we'll see if they keep coming out on that, and for now they will. Anderson motioned into the backfield. Anderson will get the carry. He'll get a few, and he'll get leveled there at about the 50-yard line by Caleb Downs. Big hit by the star free safety from Mill Creek. Anderson gets absolutely leveled at the 50-yard line. That's where the ball is placed now. 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. Now Horn looking to throw on 2nd down. That pass is caught on the near sideline. Caleb Downs there once again. He is all over the field for Mill Creek for the first 2 drives. We'll bring up 3rd down. Third and 4 now from the 46. The Eagles are currently sitting inside Hawks territory, but just barely. Only about 4 yards. So, Horn looking to throw now on 3rd and 6. Hawks are sending the house. That pass is caught out along the near side, but a trip. The Collins Hill receiver got tripped up there at about the 45 or so yard line. Call it the 46. Bring up 4th down, and on come the punt team for Collins Hill. Sam Horn is also your punter for the Collins Hill Eagles. That's a good punt by Horn. That'll bounce out of bounds at the 5-yard line. That's where Mill Creek will start their 3rd drive of the game. Hawks will start 1st and 10 at their own 5. 2nd drive in a row. They've been penned inside the 20. .3:13 to go in the first quarter. Clark and the Mill Creek offense getting set to go from the near hash. Journey in the backfield to start the drive. 1st and 10 now. Clark will give to Journey. Journey will get about 2 out to the 7-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Journey on the carry. Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd down and 7 for the Hawks.
Second and 8 now from the Mill Creek 7-yard line. Clark, Journey standing right behind him. He's got one receiver split out wide to each side of your screen. He'll give to Journey. Journey cutting inside. He'll get wrapped up quickly by the defensive line of the Eagles. Redwood and Crawford there in for Collins Hill on the stop. Third and 8 now. Correction, 3rd and 7 now. They gave Journey 1 yard on the play. Hawks move up to their own 8-yard line. Clark. And the fumble there by the Mill Creek receiver. Collins Hill recovers that. He'll be down at the 4-yard line of the Hawks. So a costly turnover inside their own 10-yard line for the Hawks, as Collins Hill is set up with excellent field position to try and capitalize off the turnover. Looked like the Mill Creek player just stumbled and fell and lost control of the football. So a costly mistake there by Mill Creek. See if this defense can stand up and make the stop, force them to only 3 points. First and 10 now for Horn from the 4-yard line. He'll get wrapped. He'll throw to Anderson, and Anderson is cutting inside the near pylon. Touchdown, Collins Hill. Anderson's 4th rushing touchdown of the season, a 4-yard touchdown. It'll put Collins Hill up 10-0. Make that 9-0 as the extra point is still pending. Now, 99 Bonacci out there to attempt the extra point for Collins Hill. Horn once again to hold. Bonacci's kick is up, and it is good. 10-0 Collins Hill with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Choice is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Located in Hamiltonville, Crossing by Walmart. Find out more and save your spot online at www.healthchoicebc.com.
This time, Mill Creek Network would like to thank Buffaloes of Hamilton Mill for sponsoring Mill Creek football, as well as Zaxby's of Hamilton Mill. A big shout out and thank you to all of Mill Creek's football sponsors. 10-0 for Collins Hill. With 2:12 to go in the first quarter, Mill Creek is set to receive the football in just a moment. Back deep to receive this kickoff from Bonacci. Downs, Henderson, and Wood. Collins Hill able to capitalize off the fumble recovery inside the Mill Creek 10-yard line. See what Mill Creek can do this time, as they'll get the ball once again. Reminder for all of you, those of you just tuning in, Mill Creek comes into the night ranked number 3 in the state. Collins Hill ranked number 1. Mill Creek with a record of 8-0. Collins Hill 9-0. Now back deep, taking it at his own 6-yard line. Anderson on the return. He won't even make it back out to his 20. Call it the 19-yard line. That is where Mill Creek will start their next drive, 1st and 10. See what Clark and the rest of the offense can do. They've been stumbling Clark, 1st and 10 from the 19 with Journey in the backfield. Jenkins split out to the far side. Wimby and Content, receivers on the near sideline. He'll put Wimby in motion to the far side. And he'll give to Journey. Journey inside. He'll get a few. Out to the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 6 for the Hawks.
Let's get a 4, brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Hawks.
Clock winding inside of 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Hawks have a 2nd and 6 from their own 23-yard line. Clark stands alone in the backfield. 5 receivers set. Clark looking to throw. He'll fling it out to the far sideline. And just unable to get by the block is Trajan Greco. Did the football come loose again? I believe it did. And Collins Hill will recover at the Mill Creek 18-yard line. Back-to-back drives with fumbles for Mill Creek. And Collins Hill are set up once again in prime scoring position.
First and 10 for the Eagles at the 19-yard line.
After the turnover by Mill Creek, the fumble by Greco. Here comes the Collins Hill offense once again with Horn. 1 running back in the backfield. Flags fly as there was a false start. False start against Collins Hill will back him up 5 yards.
Eagles 5 yards.
As the rain starts picking up here at Markham Field, we start winding down towards the second quarter. We have just over a minute to go in the opening frame. 1st and 15 now from the 23 after the penalty. Horn. He's got a 4 receiver set, 1 running back in the backfield. Horn looking to throw now. On 1st and 15, that passes to the far sideline, and that is incomplete. Broken up there by Javon Henderson.
Good coverage by Javon Henderson. Knocks the ball away. Brings up 2nd down and 15 for the Eagles.
Second and 15 now after the incomplete deep pass by Horn. Horn once again with the 5 receiver set, looking to throw now on 2nd and 15. Again to the near end zone, and that pass is caught. Is that Anderson? Anderson's got his 2nd touchdown of the night, this time a receiving one. 23-yard receiving passing touchdown for Sam Horn, caught by Anderson. And that'll put Collins Hill on top 16-0 with just over a minute to go in the first quarter. The Hawks' struggles have now started penetrating the defense, as that was Henderson once again on the coverage. He just got turned around. Here's Bonacci again for the extra point. Held by Sam Horn. That kick is up, and it is good. 17-0 now for Collins Hill.
1:08 left in the first quarter. Collins Hill 17. Milford 0. Sponsors, Chili's, Papa Jack's, Alicia Strickland Realty, IMD Vansel, DMD,
Since the opening drive of the game, Mill Creek does not even have a first down. They've had two fumble 2 fumbles recovered by Collins Hill inside Mill Creek's 20-yard line. So we need to see a little bit better ball security by the Mill Creek wide receivers here on this drive if they want to have any chance of starting to climb their way back into this game. Already down 3 scores. Should they fail to score on this drive, it might already be out of reach for Mill Creek, but we'll see what happens. Things can change. Bonacci set to kick off from his own 40, back deep to receive. Henderson, Downs, and Wood for Mill Creek. Bit of a shorter kick by Mill Creek, recovered by Thurman Harris at the 40-yard line. Make that the 30-yard line. That's where Mill Creek will go on offense, 1st and 10. Best starting field position of the night for the Hawks offense. We'll see what happens. This Collins Hill defense so far through the first quarter has been really living up to the stats. Haven't allowed any points so far, and they've been able to hold Journey to just a few yards rushing, but he'll add about 5 more there. That's from the 29. He'll get out to the 35-yard line. Make that the 36. Gain of 7 on the play. Hawks will have a 2nd and 3 coming up here. We are now under a minute to go in the first quarter. About 40 seconds remaining. Hawks come up here with a 2nd and 3. Clark will give to Journey. Journey in the near side. He'll get stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a group of Collins Hill defenders. Gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 1. George there on the stop. Number 56 for Collins Hill. Clark with Journey in the backfield here on 3rd and 1 from the 38-yard line. This 3rd and 1 will have to wait, as that's going to do it for the first quarter. Collins Hill 17, Mill Creek nothing. You're watching Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. We'll return with second quarter action right after this. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. It's a 3rd and 1 for the Hawks as we start the second quarter. 17-0 Collins Hill Eagles lead over the Mill Creek Hawks. As we welcome you back to Markham Field, where the rain is finally slowing down after a dreary and kind of yucky first quarter. Clark now with Journey in the backfield on a 3rd and 1. Mill Creek will open the quarter with possession. 3 receivers split out to the far side, to the near side. Receiver in motion. Journey with the carry, and I don't think he got there. Indeed, he did not. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Hawks from their own 38, and they'll be forced to punt once again. They'll send out Jacob Ulrich on the punting unit. 4 drives, 4 punts so far for Mill Creek, as they really haven't been able to get much going on offense past that first drive, when they got a few first downs and then were forced to punt from about their own 50. But there's Ulrich's kick, and it's a good one. Pedro leveled on the play by the Mill Creek special teams. Very nice special teams play by them. Collins Hill will be pinned at their own 10-yard line to start their next drive. An excellent punt by Jacob Ulrich, followed up by a big hit by the Mill Creek Hawks special teams unit. Here comes Horn and the rest of the Collins Hill Eagles offense. First and 10 from their own 10. So far, it's been all about that field position battle, as this will be the second time that Collins Hill will be forced to start inside their own 20, but on the 1st and 10, that pass is dropped. Chase Natch there, the intended receiver from Horn. Will bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 10-yard line of Collins Hill. We're about a minute into the second quarter. Second and 10 now from the 10-yard line. Horn looking to throw. He'll get that out to his running back, a bit of a screen. He'll get out near the 20-yard line. Still pushing the pile is Cam Pedro. He'll make it out to the 20, call it the 21-yard line is where he'll be marked down. Screen will get a first down for Collins Hill. Move those chains. On 1st and 10 now. 3 receivers split out to the near side. Horn takes the snap and is looking to throw. He'll drop back, but there's pressure in his face, and that pass is dropped over the middle. Another drop. We've seen that all night. Wide open receivers just unable to make the catch due to the slippery conditions here at rainy Markham Field. Bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line now. Have both sidelines in the... Five receivers set now, as Horn will come out in shotgun. 2nd and 10. Horn will look to throw. He's going to take off with it. He'll get some yards out across the 30, 35, 40, 45, and he'll get out near the 50-yard line. Goes Sam Horn for Collins Hill. Big gain there. Call it a 26-yard run there by Sam Horn. He'll get out He'll get out to the 47-yard line of Collinsville. Once again, he'll take the snap, first 10, but before that happens, there's a flag on the play. False start against Collinsville will back him up 5 yards. Perfect. First and 10 now for Collinsville from the 42-yard line. See what Horn and the Collinsville offense have dialed up here. Mill Creek trying to force a stop and give the ball back to their offense, keep them in the game. Pressure in Horn's face. He'll get it out to his receiver, who cuts back inside the middle of the middle of the field. He'll get into Hawks territory inside the 45-yard line of Mill Creek. Mark it down at the 42. Ethan Davis on the reception for Collinsville. Horn looking to throw once again. Pressure in his face immediately. Horn's getting chased down. Chased back to his own 45. He'll get that out, and that is incomplete. Had a chance. Good pressure there by Guerrera. Bring up a 2nd and 10 from the Hawks 42. Horn's got Anderson, Davis, and Nash on the field right now for his receivers. Penalty on the play against Collinsville, back him up 5 yards. Brings up a 1st and 15 from the 47. Horn looking to throw. That pass is caught. Going up the middle of the field goes Cam Pedro. He'll get inside the 35 to the 34 of Mill Creek. Refs are going to pick up the flag on the play. Ball's currently spotted at the 34-yard line of Mill Creek. For those of you just joining us, we're about 3 minutes into the second quarter. Collinsville currently has the ball, driving after a drive that started inside their own 20-yard line at the 10. They find themselves at the 34 of Mill Creek High School. Horn looking to throw now. That pass is caught. Down to the 25-yard line goes Chase Natch. That'll be a 1st down for Collinsville. Nash now looking to throw. That pass is caught. Over the middle of the field goes Nash. 15. Inside the 10-yard line goes Nash. Downs on the tackle. 1st and goal for the Eagles. First and goal from the 7-yard line now. Horn looking to throw. He'll throw it out to the near end zone, and that is incomplete. Broken up on the play by number 23, Lewis. Second and goal now from the 7. Horn with Anderson in motion. He'll get it out to Anderson. Cuts inside the 10, and he'll get wrapped up. Call it no gain on the play. Bring up third and goal. Clock winding down. Under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Horn looking to throw now on third and goal. He'll get that out to the far sideline, and that pass is caught, but short of the goal line. Caleb Downs forcing the Collins Hill player out of bounds, short of the goal line. We'll bring up fourth and goal. Sorry. Dang it. Apologize for the technical difficulties there, folks. Fourth and goal now. And out comes Bernacki again. Collins Hill electing to go for it on fourth down now. Timeout taken by Mill Creek. It'll be their first of the half.
Gives us an opportunity to remind you, don't forget to make your fine dining plans. Make sure you visit the concession stand tonight for all of your refreshment needs. Hamburgers, hot dogs, as well as all of your favorite snacks and drinks are available. And the Hawks are traveling to Peachtree Ridge next week. Finish out the regular season next Friday night. Kickoff 7:30. Tickets available on the GoFan website.
Fourth and goal now from the 2. Collins Hill electing to go for it on fourth down. Horn comes out. 3 wide receivers set. One running back in the backfield. It's a direct snap. It's a reverse and a touchdown for Collins Hill. Cam Pedro throwing the touchdown pass. Score is now 23-0 in favor of Collins Hill. And Mill Creek just looks stunned out on the field right now. Call that the Collins Hill version of this Philly special. Extra point is up, and that is good. And Bernacki's extra point is good. 24-0 in favor of Collins Hill. 6:43 to go in the first half.
I got some cheese out on the field. I guess that's cheese out on the field.
CBS is going to go ahead and take a TV timeout, so we'll step away for just a moment as well. You're watching Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. We will return with more football in just a moment. Welcome back to Markham Field here for Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. After the trick play touchdown pass by Cam Pedro of Collins Hill, Isaac Bonacki is going to kick off. Mill Creek will get the chance to go on offense once again. Back deep to receive, Javon Henderson and Caleb Downs, number 9 and number 2. Ball is currently placed at the 40-yard line of Collins Hill. That's where Bonacki will kick off from. The Eagles, with 6:43 left in the first half, find themselves with a massive lead. Two turnovers to Mill Creek inside their own 20 have really been costing them. But here's a good return out to the 40-yard line. That's where Mill Creek will start their next drive. Thurman Harris with the kickoff return out to the 40-yard line. Bit of a shorter kick. That's where Clark and the rest of the Hawks offense will get to work. 1st and 10. Make it the 41-yard line. Clark will give to Journey. Journey's going to get tackled for a loss at the 39-yard line of Mill Creek. Good defensive play there by Aaron Horton of Collins Hill. 2nd and 12 now after the 2-yard loss by Journey. Clark looking to throw. He'll throw it out to the far side to Journey. Another loss on the play. Journey get tackled behind the line of scrimmage once again. Mark him down at the 37. It'll bring up 3rd down and 14 as we wind towards 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Hawks desperately need to convert this 3rd down if they want to have any chance of staying in this game, as their defense hasn't really been able to stop Collins Hill throughout the course of this game. Although some of it just has to do with the fact that Collins Hill has had short fields based off fumbles. Clark looking to throw. He's got a man wide open. That's Green. He's got the 1st down inside of Collins Hill territory down to the 44. 1st down, Mill Creek. First and 10 now from the 44 of Collins Hill. Clark with Journey in the backfield. Journey cutting out to the far sideline. He'll get a couple. He'll get down to about the 42. Make that the 43-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and about 9. Penalty against the Hawks on the play will back them up 10 yards. Back to the 45-yard line. Wood in motion to the top of your screen. Clark looking to throw now. He'll throw it out to Wood, and that is incomplete. Make that intercepted by Collins Hill. Another turnover for Mill Creek. Number 2, Christian Harris, the defensive back for Collins Hill. 3rd turnover of the ball game for the Hawks offense. It's been an ugly first half, that's for sure. CBS will take another TV timeout, so we'll go to commercial once again. Mill Creek Network will return in just a moment with more Friday Night Lights. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. 1st and 10 for Collins Hill from their own 44-yard line. With 4:57 to go in the first half, Horn looking to throw, but there's going to be a flag before the play. Be blown dead. False start against Collins Hill. Back him up 5. After the penalty now. 2nd and 15 for Collins Hill. Horn will go 5 wide once again. Looking to throw now. He's got pressure coming off the edge. That is nearly going to get sacked, but that's a nice completion over the middle. Caleb Downs there to make the stop. So that is Pedro with the catch. Make that Harris with the catch. Got to put the ball inside Mill Creek territory at about the 42. 1st and 10 for Collins Hill now. Horn looking to throw once again. That pass is going to be caught on the far sideline and out of bounds. Goes the Collins Hill receiver. He'll get inside the 40-yard line of Mill Creek. Call it the 39. Second and 7 now for the Eagles. Ball on the 39 of Mill Creek. Horn looking to throw. That pass is caught down to the 35. Pedro with the catch. Stopped by Henderson.
That brings up 3rd down for the Eagles. It's 3rd down for Collins Hill.
3rd and 3 now for Collins Hill. Flag on the play. Goes against Mill Creek. We have 5-yard penalty. Puts the ball down to the 30-yard line. And the penalty will result in a 1st down for Collins Hill. Unfortunate penalty there as Mill Creek was trying to get off the field for one of the few times tonight. They'll be forced to stay on the field for at least another 3 plays as we wind towards 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Horn looking to throw. Pass is caught on the far sideline. Make that incomplete. Dropped. Anderson, the intended receiver. Now to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Collins Hill still leads 24-0 over the Mill Creek Hawks. Horn comes out with 5 receivers once again. 4 of them split out to the top of your screen. Horn looking to throw now. He's got pressure in his face, but he gets it away. That pass is incomplete and intercepted. Intercepted at the 29-yard line by Mill Creek. The defensive tackle number 45, Gavin Voiles, with the interception. That'll give the Mill Creek Hawks the life they need to try and get back in this game. Big stop for your Hawks defense. Clark and the offense have a chance. With 3:22 to go in the first half, they find themselves with the ball 1st and 10 at First and 10 out their own 29. Clark in the offense looking to throw. That pass is batted down to the line of scrimmage. Luckily for Clark, it was not intercepted, as that had every chance of going the other way. Second and 10 now from the 29 for the Hawks. Journey in the backfield once again for Clark. Haven't seen much from Journey tonight. A few good runs here and there. We need to start seeing him have some more impact if the Hawks want to have any chance of getting back in the offensive groove. We've seen them in the past few weeks. Now Clark looking to throw. He'll scramble out of the pocket. Gets up across the 30-yard line to about the 32.
Clark on the keeper.
Eventually brought down by Jalen George. Gain of 3 on the play brings up third down and 7 for the Hawks.
Second and 7 now from the 32. Green in motion. Clark looking to throw. Rolling to the near side. Trying to evade the sack, and he will do just that. He'll get the pass away. That's caught by Green out across the 45-yard line. Big gain for the Hawks on a first down. Excellent awareness there by Clark to avoid the pressure coming at his face and from behind. Gets that pass away to Clark for a first down out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Now Clark looking to throw once again. That pass is caught on the far sideline. Out of bounds goes Content. He'll get inside Collins Hill territory down to about the 47. Clark fakes the handoff to Journey from the 47. That pass is caught by Wood. Wood will get down to about the 45, call it the 46-yard line. Gain of about 1. They are going to give forward progress to Wood down to the 45-yard line. So call it a 3rd and 1 now from the 45 of Collins Hill. We are just about 2 minutes to go in the first half. Wimby and Jenkins split out to the bottom of your screen. Clark with Journey in the backfield. Clark looks to throw. That pass is to the far sideline, but his receiver slipped. Wood, the intended receiver, just kind of slipped, breaking out of his route, and it'll bring up 4th down and 1. What will the Hawks choose to go for here? Is they need to try and get some points before the half. Collins Hill is set to receive the opening kickoff of the second half, which puts even more pressure on Mill Creek to try and get some points out of this drive. Now, 4th and 1 here. Clark looking to throw. He'll scramble, and he'll have the first down to the 41-yard line. Hayden Clark picking up the first down conversion on 4th down for Mill Creek. Once again, good awareness by Clark, knowing that he had all the running room he needed to get that first down. From the 41 now, Clark looking to throw once again. He'll dump it out to Journey, and Journey tried to cut upfield a little bit too early. Incomplete. I think I got a little too. Second and 10 now for Clark. Pass ball is incomplete. Bring up a 3rd and 10. And into the game comes Caleb Downs. He'll set up as a receiver to the top of your screen. Woods checking out. Clark on a 3rd and 10, looking to convert, keep this drive alive for Mill Creek. Green in motion to the bottom of your screen. Clark looking to throw. He's going to go deep for that, and that is underthrown for Brendan Jenkins. Number 27, Minte Bridge, the closest defender for Collins Hill. Once again, it'll bring up a 4th down, and it looks like the Hawks will go for it again, as Clark and Journey still are on the field. Nope. Clark and them look like they're going to go ahead and call a timeout, actually. Mill Creek takes their second timeout of the half. Before this 4th and 10, with 1:15 to go in the first half. Collins Hill still leads 24-0. Coming up at halftime, stick around for the Pride of Mill Creek Marching Band. They'll be performing at halftime, and we'll have all that coverage live for you here on the Mill Creek Network. Mill Creek starting to wrap up their timeout here. We'll see what they come up with to try and convert this 4th down to 10. Ball's currently sitting on the Collins Hill 41-yard line. Just over a minute to go until halftime. Clark, 5 receivers set here on 4th and 10. This might be a free play, but no, it's going to get blown dead. Should be offsides against Collins Hill. Encroachment against Collins Hill. Give the Hawks about 5 extra yards to work with. Make it a little bit easier to convert this 4th down. Ball's currently placed on the 36-yard line now after the penalty. Still 4th and 5. Another penalty flag flies. Another offsides against Collins Hill. Give Mill Creek 5 more yards and should give them a 1st down. Asani Redwood committing the encroachment penalty. That will indeed give the Hawks a 1st down. Ball now sits on the 31-yard line. Back-to-back penalties give the Hawks a 1st down after the 4th and 10 they were looking to convert. Costly mistakes there by the Collins Hill defense. Clark looking to throw now. And he's going to get demolished by the Collins Hill defense. Jalen George, the defensive lineman, number 56, in for the sack for Collins Hill.
George and Redwood into the backfield. What do we have? We have a flag. I think so Collins Hill being a high-powered offense, but they've shown up defensively. Check the flag on the play. Is there a flag? I don't know.
Flag on the play. It's against Collins Hill. Personal foul against Collins Hill. Give the Hawks a 1st down off penalty. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the original line of scrimmage. Which means the ball will be placed on the 16-yard line now. Three costly penalties against Collins Hill on this drive have given the Mill Creek Hawks an opportunity in the red zone now. And the first chance they will give it to Donovan Journey.
Journey on the carry, eventually brought down by Deion Crawford. Short gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Hawks.
Gain of 1 on the play will bring up 2nd and 9 as we wind towards 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 15-yard line now. Clark fakes the handoff to Downs, looking to throw, and that is nearly intercepted. Horton read that play perfectly and nearly had the chance to pick off Clark once again. Last, the pass will fall incomplete, brings up 3rd and 8. Make that 3rd and 9. From the 15-yard line. 23 seconds to go in the first half. Collins Hill still leads over Mill Creek 24-0. Mill Creek here with a chance to try and get some points on the board before halftime. Clark looking to throw now, fires to the back of the end zone. That pass intended for Wood will fall incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down. Out comes the field goal unit. Trace Butcher will come on to attempt a field goal for Mill Creek right before halftime. For the field goal. Seems to be a little bit of confusion on the field. .32-yard field goal attempt for Butcher. Ty Green's the holder, looking to put Mill Creek on the board for the first time this game. With that play, we got a timeout by Collins Hill, trying to ice the kicker.
Timeout, Collins Hill. Which gives the opportunity to thank the following big board sponsors: Hallmark Insurance and Risk Management Solutions Incorporated, SNS Ace Hardware and Mower of Brazelton and Buford, Hamilton Mill Golf Club, El Mocachetti Cantina and Grill, and Infinity Financial Management Group. Thank you for support of Mill Creek football.
After the Collins Hill timeout, Butcher will come back on, still trying to attempt this 32-yard field goal. Ty Green is your holder. With 17 seconds to go in the first half, Butcher's kick is up, and it is good. Mill Creek is on the board. 24-3 is your score with 12 seconds to go now in the first half. This is the largest deficit that Mill Creek have faced all season. Their previous largest being down 17-0 versus North Gwinnett a few weeks ago. They ended up coming back and winning that game 36-17 after a massive second half rally.
Immediately following the game tonight, up at the gym, it's Midnight Madness with the basketball teams. Three-point contest, dunk contest, music, games, meet the players and coaches. Again, immediately following the game, up in the gym.
Butcher getting ready to kick it off to North. To Collins Hill.
Clock is ready. Clock is ready.
12 seconds left in the half. We'll probably see the Eagles just go ahead and knee this out to halftime. See what Mill Creek can do during the break to try and regroup and try to make this comeback happen. We've seen it before, but will we see it again? We'll have to wait a little bit to find out. As that kicks into the end zone for Butcher for a touchback. Looks like we might be seeing the play blown dead. Flag on the play. Offsides against the Hawks on the kickoff. Means we'll have to re-kick. Back deep to receive for Collins Hill, number 3, Cam Pedro. Penalty was declined by Collins Hill. So we'll re-kick from the 40 once again. Kick is away, and that is going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. We've seen that a lot from Trace Butcher this year. Very impressive high school kicker. Not all kickers at this age are capable of kicking it all the way to the end zone from the 40-yard line. Yet we see it from Butcher on almost every occurrence or every attempt that he has at making it happen. Even more impressive for Butcher was back at the season opener at Mercedes-Benz Stadium versus Parkview. He kicked a 56-yard field goal. So Mill Creek definitely has one of the kicking stars at the high school level right now. But Collins Hill is content with just taking a knee and getting us to halftime. So we'll have to find a few seconds. Wind off the clock.
Hi, I'm Matthew. Thank you for tuning in to the Mill Creek Network. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on Mill Creek sports, as well as other events happening in Mill Creek, such as chorus concerts and theater performances. Thank you.
Your score at halftime, 24-3. Collins Hill leads over the Hawks here at Markham Field. Mill Creek Network will return with just a moment for your halftime show featuring the Pride of Mill Creek Marching Band. But in the meantime, feel free to get up, stretch your legs a little bit, and just walk around. Come back in about 5 minutes or so. We'll have your halftime performance. But the Mill Creek Network will return in just a moment. We'll be right back.
Staff members include Dr. John Seipert, Marcus Onizheim, Madison Adcock, and Libby Fleck. Band is under the field direction of drum majors Ian Bowie, James Daughter, and John Pennebaker. Special thank you to our medallion and platinum sponsors, Northeast Georgia Physicians Group, Jeff Ruman with Ameris Bank Mortgage, and the Northeast Georgia Motorsports. The Pride of Mill Creek has been a consistent Bands of America Regional and Super Regional finalist since 2010, and a 3-time Bands of America Class 4A champion. Most recently, the band earned second place overall at the Bands of America Powder Springs Regional and sixth place overall at the Bands of America Alabama Regional. This year's program is entitled Lotus. Our show portrays the journey of the lotus flower. This journey symbolizes the difficult periods in one's life that must be endured in order to emerge stronger. Featuring the music of Joe Hisashi, Alan Hovanes, Samuel Barber, and Julie Giroux. The Pride of Mill Creek would like to dedicate tonight's performance to our seniors. Let's hear it for those seniors. Drum majors, is your band ready? Presenting their 2021 program, Lotus, the Pride of Mill Creek Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Mill Creek.
There you have it, folks, your Pride of Mill Creek Marching Band and their Lotus performance. That concludes our halftime show. The Mill Creek Network will return in about 11 minutes for the start of the second half. Mill Creek Network will return in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Matthew. Thank you for tuning in to the Mill Creek Network. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on Mill Creek sports, as well as other events happening in Mill Creek, such as chorus concerts and theater performances. Thank you.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network for the start of the second half. At halftime, Collins Hill leads over the Mill Creek Hawks 24-3, and will receive the second half kickoff. Time is currently 10:05 p.m. and we'd like to welcome everybody back. Hope you enjoyed your halftime show. Collins Hill is going to receive the second half kickoff. These teams are just kind of finishing up their warm-ups for the second half. Star performance of the first half goes to Collins Hill running back number 6, Spencer Anderson, and his 2 first half touchdowns. Collins Hill pretty much dominated the Hawks on all sides and all fronts of the game, forcing 3 turnovers by the Hawks offense and themselves not forcing any turnovers. That ended up really costing them. The only turnover that they had was the interception by number 45, Gavin Voiles of Mill Creek.
Midnight Madness with the basketball teams, both the boys and girls team. 3-point contest, dunk contest, music, games, meet the players and coaches.
But it's a fresh half. Teams have reset, had their halftime conversations. We'll see what kind of adjustments are made by both teams. Mill Creek, of course, trying to come back from their 24-0 deficit that they had late in the first half. They were able to get that late field goal by Trace Butcher. We'll see if those 3 points were enough to jumpstart the team. Butcher will kick off for Mill Creek in just a few minutes. Eagles will receive the kick. Mill Creek will be kicking right to left. Collins Hill moving left to right.
Reminder, Collins Hill will receive the kickoff to start the second half. Gives us an opportunity to thank the following scoreboard sponsors: Buffalo's of Hamilton Mills, Zaxby's of Hamilton Mill, the Hayes Family Dealership, Chrysler Dodge and Jeep, People's Bank and Trust, Becca, the IT Brain Power Company, Hamilton Mill Family Complete Care, Dr. Glassman, and Champion Roofing. Thanks for your support of Mill Creek football.
All right, after a little bit longer break than anticipated, we are ready to start the second half. Butcher will kick off from his own 40.
Clock is ready, Rodney. Clock is ready.
Back deep to receive, Jalen Harris for Collins Hill. From Markham Field, we are underway in the second half. Butcher kicks deep, Pedro to receive. That'll be a touchback. Good kick there by Butcher. They'll force the Eagles to start at their own 20-yard line rather than giving Pedro a chance to return that. Out comes Horn and the rest of the Collins Hill Eagles, looking to put together the first drive of the second half, see what they can do, and we'll see what kind of changes that Mill Creek have made defensively to try and slow down this Collins Hill offense. Something we saw a lot in the first half from Collins Hill was those 5 wide receiver sets that they used to gash holes in the Mill Creek secondary. Mill Creek just weren't really prepared for that, and it looks like they're going to at least have 4 for now. That's going to be a little shovel from Horn. Nash with the carry. Call it no gain on the play. Lawrence there on the stop for the Hawks.
Second down for Collins Hill.
Second and 10 now, still from the 20-yard line of Collins Hill. Horn, 5 receiver set. He'll look to scramble. He'll get a few. Out across the 30-yard line.
Horn on the keeper, brought down by
Call that a first down. Number 5, Jolly there for the stop for Mill Creek.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. This might be coming back. See what the call is. Holding. It's going to be against Collins Hill, so that play will come back. Reminder for those of you just joining us, Collins Hill tonight without their star wide receiver Travis Hunter. Leading receiver on the season, as well as a pretty capable defensive back for the Collins Hill defense. So they're definitely missing him, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them that much as they've still got this big lead. And second down now. Run up the middle. That's Horn with the quarterback's keeper. He'll get out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Number 13, Taylor there for the Mill Creek Hawks. First down for Collins Hill, 1st and 10. Horn looking to throw that pass, nearly intercepted by Caleb Downs, throwing a dangerous throw over the middle. Was Horn, nearly paid the price for it. Would have been a big play for Mill Creek and one they desperately need. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball sits on the Collins Hill 31-yard line. Run up the middle here for Anderson. He'll get out across the 35, call it the 37. That's where he'll be brought down by the Hawks. Third down and 4 now. Collins Hill nearly forced the Hawks to jump off sides. Thankfully, the Hawks are not guilty of any infraction on that play. Continue as planned. Horn looking to throw now. He's got some pressure in his face, but he'll get that pass out, and it is incomplete. Hawks defense forces a stop to start the second half. Excellent work by your Hawks defense.
Brings up 4th down for Collins Hill.
Reminder for those of you who might be just joining us, Sam Horn, number 21, the quarterback, is also the punter for Collins Hill and their holder. So we'll see Horn now to punt the football away. Downs stands at his own 25, ready to receive this punt. It'll be taken in on the near sideline. Downs looking to return this. He's not going to be able to escape that Collins Hill player. Harris there to make the special teams stop for the Eagles.
Jalen Harris gets down to make the tackle for Collins Hill. It'll be first down for the Hawks.
CBS is going to take a commercial break, so we'll go ahead and step out for a moment.
17-yard line.
Mill Creek Network will return with more Friday Night Lights in just a moment. We'll be right back.
Austin Burritos favor made.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. After the punt by Horn, here comes Clark and the rest of the Hawks offense ready to get their first offensive drive of the second half underway. They'll start at their own 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Wemby with the carry.
That's Wimby on the carry.
He'll get out to the 22.
Led by George at the line of scrimmage. Still pushes forward for a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Hawks.
2nd and 5 coming up after the run by Wemby. Jenkins and Wood both in the game at wide receiver. This give is to Journey this time. Journey has a nice gain out across the 25. Tackled at the 26-yard line.
Brought down by Ransom. Up close to the first down marker. 3rd down, less than a yard for the Hawks.
Carry by Journey will bring up a 3rd and 1 at the 26. 1st down is at the 27-yard line. Journey in the backfield once again for Clark. See if they hand it off to him. Jenkins, Wood, and Wemby split out wide for Clark. 3rd and 1. Journey with the carry. He'll get stuffed and driven backward at the line of scrimmage. Nice play by the defensive line of Collins Hill there. Jalen George is along with other Collins Hill defensive players in there to stop Donovan Journey. Hawks have no choice but to go ahead and punt deep in their own territory, so they'll send out Jacob Ulrich. Return man for Collins Hill is Cam Pedro, number 3. He currently stands at his own 35-yard line. Bit of a muffed kick by Ulrich. Does get a friendly Hawks bounce. It'll bounce out of bounds at about the 48 of Mill Creek. Call it the 47 of Mill Creek. Very short punt.
Goes out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That's where Collins Hill will take over 1st and 10.
CBS is going to take another commercial break. So once again, we'll step out for just a minute. Mill Creek Network will return with more Friday Night Lights in just a moment. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. Collins Hill in possession of the football, 1st and 10 from the Mill Creek 47 as they get ready to start their next drive with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tonight is senior night at Mill Creek High School in honor of the seniors for the class of 2022. This is their final home game opportunity in the regular season as high school students. That pass nearly intercepted by Jamal Anderson. Falls incomplete though. Big play. Almost a big play at least for the Mill Creek Hawks. That would have been another potential interception. Caleb Downs almost had one on the last drive. Alas, luckily for Collins Hill, it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 47. But back to senior night. In honor of the Mill Creek seniors for the class of 2022, they're all decked out in their black apparel. It's the theme of tonight. As you can see, the Hawks are also wearing their all black color rush uniforms. Now on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Horn nearly intercepted, and that is incomplete. Once again, Jamal Anderson there for the Hawks, nearly able to pick that ball off. Back-to-back plays, Hawks had the opportunity for a turnover, but the defense is definitely starting to show up here in the second half. Something we do love to see, considering, well, obviously it wasn't there very much in the first half. You can tell by the top of your screen the score is 24-3. Hawks defense deserves a little bit of slack, though, as the most points they've allowed in a game this season is 24 tonight. And, of course, it's against the #1 team in the state. But now on 3rd down, Horn getting chased out of the pocket. He's going to run, and he's almost to the 1st down. We'll see where they mark him out at.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play does fly in this. We'll see what that is. They're marking them out at the 40-yard line. See if that play will stand. Flag against Collins Hill.
It's going to be on Collins Hill.
That'll back them up big time, back into their own territory. "15-yard penalty.
Third and long for Collins Hill.
Ball now sits all the way back on the Collins Hill 33. After a drive that started on the Mill Creek 47, they find themselves in third and very long. Now Horn looking to throw on third down. He's got pressure in his face, gets the screen off, and wrapped up immediately by the Hawks defense. Good play there.
Quick tackle by Cole Mullins.
Mullins there for the stop. That'll force Collins Hill to punt.
Brings up fourth down for Collins Hill.
Massive drive by the Hawks defense there. Able to keep Collins Hill from really getting any momentum going and not even getting a first down, which means they will go ahead and punt. Hawks special teamer late to get onto the field. Good punt by Horn. Makai Wood takes it in at about his own 21, and he's going to run backwards and get wrapped up at his own 18-yard line. That's where the Hawks will have it first and 10. Once again, folks, we do have a CBS TV timeout coming your way, so we'll go ahead and step out one more time for just a couple minutes. Then Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network will return after a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on the Mill Creek Network. Interesting development over the break. Saw Caleb Downs go over to the Hawks sideline and start talking to the Hawks training staff. Looked to be in a little bit of discomfort. Good news is he's up and walking around, still being accompanied by the training staff, and we'll update you as anything happens. Now, first and 10. Clark looking to throw, gets that out to Wimby. Wimby will gain about 6 up to the 25-yard line. Bring up a second and about 4.
Hawks pass complete to Wimby.
But we'll make sure we keep you updated on any updates on the situation of Caleb Downs.
Second down and 5
For the moment, he looks to be all right, but we'll see what happens with that. Anyways, 2nd and 4 now. Clark and the offense trying to put a drive together after the excellent defensive stand by the Hawks defense. Clark looking to throw off play action, nearly gets sacked. Nice pressure there by Collins Hill. He's going to throw it deep and out of bounds. Tender receiver was Brendan Jenkins. Third and 4 now. Biggest third down of the game so far coming up, as Mill Creek is slowly but surely running out of time to try and make this comeback happen, as we are approaching about the halfway point of the third quarter. 6 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Clark with Wimby in motion on 3rd and 4 from the 25. Fakes the handoff to Robinson, passes out to Caleb Downs. He's back in the game, and that's going to be a first down out to the 31-yard line for Mill Creek.
Caleb Downs on the reception. It's a gain of 7, and that's a first down, Hawks.
First and 10 now from the 31. Clark, go ahead and fake the handoff to his running back. Passes out the middle to Caleb Downs. That pass is incomplete, just a little bit underthrown. I'll bring up 2nd and 10 now from the 31. Mill Creek Network would like to take this opportunity to let you know that starting on November 16th, we'll be live streaming all of the Mill Creek Hawks home basketball games, both female and male. So be sure you tune in Tuesday, November 16th for that opportunity. 2nd down. Run by Wimby. No gain on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
Deion Crawford. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down for the Hawks.
Third down now and 10 for the Hawks. Wood, the lone receiver, at the bottom of your screen. Clark looking to throw. He's going to scramble outside the pocket and take off. Trying to fake out the defender, but he's not going to do that. He'll get about 5 up to the 35-yard line. Tackled there by number 33, Rich Dorsey.
Clark on the carry, brought down by Dorsey.
Fourth down now, and the Hawks will go ahead and send out their punt team. Ulrich on to punt once again.
Pedro drops back to receive the punt for Collins Hill.
Pedro once again, the punt returner for Collins Hill. They'll take that in and muff the punt. That's a recovery for the Hawks. Big turnover there on the special teams play by the Hawks special teams unit. Recovered by number 31 for Mill Creek.
Triple on the recovery. Hawks take over at...
Hawks will have it 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line of Collins Hill. Big turnover there, and the Hawks are in prime position to score their first touchdown of the night. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Your Mill Creek Hawks finally have some life. Clark's got Robinson at the backfield to start this drive. Wood and Jenkins split out to either side of your screen. Clark, fake to Robinson, throws deep for the Wood in the end zone. That is batted down. Good defensive play there by Harris.
Clark pass attempt broken up by Harris.
Am I getting too loud? A little bit of context there, folks. Just have to make sure that I don't get in the way of any other broadcasts or any other microphones that are up in the Mill Creek Markham Field press box. Now, 2nd and 10. Robinson with the carry to the near side, to the far side, excuse me. He'll get out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Robinson with the carry down to about the 14-yard line. That'll bring up a third down. 3rd and 5 for Mill Creek. See what they want to do here. Hawks need to come away with a touchdown. We're past the point of field goals. 4.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Clark fakes the handoff to Robinson, looking to throw to the near side. That pass is caught. First down by Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs with a nice fake, and he is tackled at the 1. No, touchdown, Mill Creek. Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs has been carrying the load for Mill Creek tonight, and your Mill Creek Hawks have life. "14-yard touchdown pass for Hayden Clark to Caleb Downs. And your Hawks now trail 9-24 with the extra point up by Butcher, and it is good. Score is now 24-10. Still in favor of Collins Hill, but this might be the turning point that the Hawks needed as they are finally in the end zone.
Hey, craving something sweet?
Stop by Zaxby's after the game and pick up a premium milkshake. Zaxby's, friends, family flavor.
Mill Creek would like to take this time to thank all of their football sponsors, including but not limited to Buffaloes of Hamilton Mill, People's Bank and Trust, and of course the Hamilton Mill Golf Club. Thank you to all of our Mill Creek sponsors. After the touchdown by Downs, Butcher stands at his own 40, ready to kick it off. Back deep for Collins Hill, Cam Pedro. Clark kicks it away from his own 40, sailing towards the end zone, and it looks like, and indeed it will be, another touchback. Eagles will start from their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Following big board sponsors, Aikens Board of Winder.
Scott McKenzie Dentist, Steve Pan, Faber Made, LLC, and Austin's Burritos. Thanks for the support of Mill Creek football.
Downs did it on offense. Now he'll have his chance to do it on defense as your Hawks defense is back on the field. They're going to try and stop Collins Hill. Horn goes back to the 5 wide receiver set. 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw. That pass is caught on the far hash. Receiver there is number 3, Cam Pedro, out to about the 25-yard line. Henderson there for the stop for Mill Creek.
5 yards. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
Second and 5 now to the 5-yard completion to Pedro. Horns looking to scramble. He'll get out of bounds on the far sideline. Called a gain of 6 on the play. 1st down for Collins Hill, out across the 31-yard line. Eagles going in the hurry up now. Horn once again with a 5 receiver set. He'll get the screen out to the far sideline.
Quick completion. Bryson Williams knocks it around.
Williams there on the stop for Mill Creek. Again with the hurry up for Collins Hill. Still sticking with the 5 wide receiver set that has been able to gash the Mill Creek defense tonight. Quick pass over the middle. That pass is caught. Davis there on the reception. He'll get out across the 40.
Henderson team up to make that tackle. It's 1st down for Collins Hill.
first down at the 42 for Collinsville. They're still sticking with that hurry up. Horn looking to throw. He will get that completion to the far sideline. That pass is hauled in. Kobe Rogers with the reception for Collinsville. Brings up a second down. From the 46-yard line of the Eagles. Horn looking to throw again. He'll take off and scramble. Missed tackle there by the Hawks defensive lineman. He'll get inside of Hawks territory, inside the 45, close to the 40, call it the 42-yard line. Another first down for Collinsville. Pedro, Davis, and Rogers to the bottom of your screen for Collinsville. First down, it's going to be a carry. Good run by Anderson. Anderson will get it down to the 38 of the Hawks. Gain of about 5 on the play. Five receiver set once again. That'll be a bit of a wide receiver screen, and that is dropped. Pass dropped
Pass attempt for Nash falls incomplete.
by Nash, number 25.
Third down.
3rd and 6 coming up now. Big down for your Hawks defense. You can see them step up and get another stop. Try to keep Collinsville from scoring any points after the previous touchdown. Let's see if Mill Creek can keep the momentum going. Ticking down towards 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 5 receivers set here for Horn once again. Horn looking to throw, scrambling outside of the pocket, and he's going to throw deep. That pass is caught wide open as number 3, Pedro. Pedro cutting inside the 10. Missed tackle down to the 5 goes Pedro, tackled down by Caleb Downs.
Good hard running after contact. Over down to the 5-yard line.
Pedro with a 33-yard catch and run, tackled by Caleb Downs at the 5. First and goal for the Eagles. Just under 2 minutes to go now. Anderson motioned into the backfield by Horn. Anderson will get the carry, cutting to the near sideline. Nice tackle there by Anderson. Jamal Anderson, number 1.
Jamal Anderson takes him down. No gain on the play, brings up second down from the 5-yard line.
Horn trying to get his offensive guys set. They've got a second and goal from the 4-yard line. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Looking to throw now. Collinsville is going to just throw that out the back of the end zone. Horn being smart and getting rid of that football as there was Mill Creek defenders all over him. That'll bring up a third and goal from the 4-yard line now. Timeout taken by Collinsville before this third and goal play.
Timeout, Collinsville.
51 seconds to
This is
go
the
in the
perfect
third quarter.
opportunity to
Collinsville will
thank our
take their first time out of the half.
sponsors, Becca, the I-Team Brain Power Company, People's Bank and Trust, Hamilton Mill
Coming
Family
up, it'll be
Complete
the
Care, Dr. Glassman,
big
Champion
third and goal
Roofing,
here.
Buffaloes
Hawks
of
defense
Hamilton
looking to
Mill,
try and keep
the Hayes
Collinsville out of the
Family
end
Dealerships,
zone.
Chrysler Dodge and Jeep,
Should
and
Collinsville score a
Zaxby's of
touchdown?
Hamilton Mill. Thank you for your support of
31
Mill
to
Creek
10.
football.
With only a 12-minute fourth quarter. Be a tall task. Very tall task for them to try and accomplish.
Don't forget Midnight Madness immediately following the game in the gym. 3-point contest, dunk contest, music and games. Meet the players and coaches. Join the basketball teams tonight after the game in the gym.
After the Collinsville timeout, now we've got the third and goal. Collinsville still leads Mill Creek 24 to 10 with 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. Horn. 4 receivers set, 1 running back in the backfield. That is Anderson. He's going to throw it out to Anderson, and it's incomplete. Unlucky play there for Collinsville as there was nobody between him and the end zone.
Brings up fourth down for Collinsville.
Hawks get a big break. That'll bring up 4th and goal, and on comes the field goal unit. Isaac Bonacki coming on to attempt a field goal for Collinsville. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt. Your home Hawk student section wants Mill Creek to block this kick. Will they? Almost get away with it, but that kick is up, and Bozacki's kick is good.
Bonachi's kick is good. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 27 for Collinsville. Mill Creek 10.
Good job by your Hawks defense being able to stiffen up around the goal line after allowing that big 33-yard catch and run on third down by San Pedro earlier on the drive. So a good comeback after that missed little blunder. Currently have an injury on the field. Not sure at the moment who it is, but we'll provide an update as needed. Looks to be a Mill Creek player. Hawks player still lying injured on the field, being helped by the Mill Creek training staff. Good news is he's on his feet now. That player is Zakai Wimby, your injured Hawk on the play. He's currently being helped off the field. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Clock is ready. Clock is ready.
This time, Mill Creek Network would like to thank all the Mill Creek football sponsors. We've been displaying them throughout our broadcast on the between quarter graphics. Got a few more of those coming up here at the end of the third quarter. So once again, we'd just like to say a big thank you to all of them for sponsoring Mill Creek football. Now, Bonacki getting ready to kick this off back to Mill Creek. Good news for Mill Creek is they were able to hold the Eagles to 3. Good news for Mill Creek is also that that's a bad kick recovered by Harris at about the 35. He's going to get driven backwards, and we'll see where they mark him down at. Looks like they'll mark him down at about the 32-yard line. That's where the Hawks will start 1st and 10 for next drive. Clark and the Hawk offense ready to get their next drive started here at Markham Field. Clark looking to throw on first down. That pass is caught on the far sideline by Trajan Greco. He'll get down near the 40-yard line.
Complete to Greco.
Call it exactly the 40-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play brings up a 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd down and 2 for the Hawks.
Clark and the offense going with a little bit of tempo here, getting up to the line quickly. Trying to get as many plays as possible in before the quarter ends. Clark give to Journey. Journey's got the first down near the 50. Make that Joe Robinson. Joe Robinson with the carry, not Donovan Journey. But nonetheless, he'll still get out to about the 48-yard line.
First down Hawks.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. When we come back, Hawks will continue their next drive after the first down run by Joe Robinson. Mill Creek Network will return, bringing you the fourth quarter when we come back in just a few minutes.
Great opportunity.
Welcome back to the Mill Creek Network. We're ready to start the fourth quarter here. Hawks have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Looking to put a good drive together. Currently losing versus the Collinsville Eagles, 27-10. Both teams came into tonight undefeated. Hawks with a record of 8-0 and Collinsville at 9-0 on 1st and 10. Clark will give to his running back. That back is Joe Robinson. Joe Robinson's got a nice gain inside Collinsville territory. Inside Collinsville territory to the 47-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5 for Mill Creek. From the 47 now. Clark looking to throw. Throw it out to his running back. Good gain there. Brutal tackle there by Dorsey for Collinsville. Absolutely slammed the Mill Creek running back into the ground.
With help from Dorsey. 3rd down and 2 for the Hawks.
They'll bring up a 3rd and 2 for Mill Creek. Ball is currently placed at the 44-yard line. From the 44, no flag flies there after it should have been a offsides. Nonetheless, what isn't called doesn't exist. On the play, Clark completes to Jenkins.
1st down, Hawks.
Gain of 7 on the play, and that's good for a 1st down for your Mill Creek Hawks. Ball's now placed on the 35 of Collinsville. Mill Creek trying to score early in the 4th quarter. That's a give to Wimby. Wimby cutting up the far sideline.
That's Wimby on the carry. Rich Dorsey in to make the tackle for Collinsville.
Dorsey in on the stop. Gain of 1 for Wimby. Move the ball down to the 34. Slowly but surely, your Hawks are getting a little bit closer and closer to the end zone. Second and 9 now. Clark looking to throw. Throw that to the near side. That pass is caught inside the 25 by Brendan Jenkins.
Pass complete to Jenkins. Horton on the tackle again.
Ball not quite inside the 25. It'll be a 3rd down from the 27 now. 28. 3rd down from the 28. 3rd and 3. 1st down is the 25-yard line. Approaching 9 minutes to go in the game. 3rd down run for Robinson. Robinson pushing the pile, gaining yards, pushing the entire Collinsville defense forward. That'll be a nice 1st down. Inside the 20-yard line goes Robinson to the 19.
Garcia. Big hole up front. That's a 1st down, Hawks.
Late in the game here, your Hawks offense is finally waking up. This is the best looking drive we've seen from them all night. Clark looking to give the ball off to Journey. Journey inside the 15 now.
Journey on the carry. Walking the right-hand side, Little and Bothwell.
Bothwell on the stop. Ball's now at the 13-yard line.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Hawks.
2nd and 4. 1st down is at the 9-yard line. Clark gives to Journey again.
Okay, that's Robinson on the carry. Redwood makes the tackle.
Robinson, not Journey, with the carry.
No gain on the play.
Called
It's a 3rd down for the Hawks.
Call the gain of 1 down to the 12. At this point, Hawks most likely have no choice but to think touchdown, 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 considering how close they are to scoring. 3rd and 2 now. Now under 8 minutes to go in the game. Clark getting ready. Big third down. Fake to Robinson. Clark looking to run for it. He's going to cut to the near sideline. He's just going to throw it away. Clark looked like he wanted to run for it. Decided to just get rid of it and live to fight another down. Although this is their last down potentially of the drive. Should they fail to convert this 4th and 2? Mill Creek has no choice with only 7 minutes 44 seconds to go in the game. Mill Creek looking to convert this 4th down and try and keep their hopes at winning this game alive. Clark looking to run for it. It's quarterback keeper. Will he get it? He's trying to fight for it, and it doesn't look like he's going to make it. Collins Hill's defense steps up when it matters most. Jaden Davis along with other Collins Hill defenders in there to stop Clark. Turnover on downs, and
at the 13-yard line. Gives us an opportunity to thank the following Big Board sponsors.
before the next Collins Hill drive, we've got a TV timeout coming up for CBS. So we'll step out for just a minute. Mill Creek Network's Friday Night Lights will return in just a moment. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mill Creek Network's Friday Night Lights. It's 1st and 10 for Collins Hill after the 4th down stop by the Collins Hill defense. Mill Creek failing after a promising drive that ended so heartbreakingly. Clark tried the quarterback keeper, just unfortunately for us, did not work. We've got 7 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the game. 1st and 10 from the 12. It's going to be a run play for Anderson. Number 6, Anderson. Gets about 1.
Anderson on the tackle. Short gain on the play brings up 2nd down for Collins Hill.
Spencer Anderson tackled by Mill Creek's own Anderson, Jamal Anderson, number 1. 2nd and 9 now from the 13. Clock winding down towards 7 minutes to go. Second and 9 now. That pass is bobbled up in the air and incomplete. Mill Creek had a chance at it. Falls harmlessly to the ground.
Horns pass falls incomplete, brings up 3rd down for Collins Hill.
Big 3rd and 9 now if Mill Creek still want to have a chance at maybe making this happen. Third and 9 now from the 13. Horn trying to convert this 1st down and then keep running the clock down. The Hawks need to get this stop. Looking to throw now, and that's a sack. Horn gets sacked. Big play by your Hawks defense. Brandon Akers with the sack.
Akers works all the way around. Behind line of scrimmage makes the tackle. Brings up 4th down for Collins Hill.
Collins Hill be forced to punt. Winding towards 6 minutes to go now. Once again, their quarterback, Sam Horn. Collins Hill is punter. Caleb Downs coming into the game as your punt returner, swapping out for Makai Wood. Kick is away, and it's a pretty good one. That'll make it to the 49 of Collins Hill. Caleb Downs looking to return here, and he'll get a good one inside the 40-yard line of Collins Hill, down to about the 37.
Downs on the return, big 1st down for the Hawks, 36-yard line.
CBS is going to take this opportunity to take a quick commercial break. So once again, we'll step out for just a few minutes. Mill Creek Network will return to wrap up the game in just a moment. We'll be right back. Welcome back. to Markham Field here at Mill Creek High School. We're in the fourth quarter of our game between Collins Hill and Mill Creek. Score is currently 27-10 in favor of Collins Hill with 5:45 to go in the game. Mill Creek's making a quarterback change as Shane Throgmartin comes into the game. Donovan Journey lines up next to him. Throgmartin looking to throw on first down. That pass is intercepted and running back the other way. That is Richard Ransom running it back. Pick 6 for Collins Hill.
Richard Ransom returns Throgmartin's pass. Interception. Touchdown Collins Hill.
37-yard pick 6 for Collins Hill. Richard Ransom. And that'll probably seal Mill Creek's fate in this game. I know. It's almost 11. It's like 11:15, 11:10 right now. Yep. We're normally done an hour ago. On now for the extra point. Isaac Bonacki. Kick is up. It is good. With 5:35 to go in the game. Score is Collins Hill 34. Mill Creek 10. Throgmartin being in the game on that last drive probably indicates that Coach Lovelady of Mill Creek and the rest of the coaching staff have decided that this game's out of reach. We'll see what their strategy is going forward, but it looks like Mill Creek is conceding that they're getting beat pretty badly in this game. I'd like to welcome those of you back who may be just rejoining us. A muffed punt late in the third quarter gave Mill Creek the chance to get their first and only touchdown of the game. Score at the time was 24-10. Now 10 unanswered points by Collins Hill. A field goal early in the fourth quarter. And then just a moment ago, the pick 6 by Richard Ransom. Fortunate series of events for the Hawks, as it has put the game pretty much out of reach. 5:35 to go, 24-point deficit. Probably not going to happen. But we've seen crazier things before in football. Also like to take this time to remind you that coming up on November 16th is the opening day of the Mill Creek Hawks basketball season. It'll be our first home game. If you can, be sure to come out and support your Hawks in the Mill Creek gym. If you can't make it, Mill Creek Network will be streaming that game live here. Once again, that's November 16th, coming up in just a couple weeks. On the kick return there,
That's Wood on the return.
Hawks will start on the 32-yard line.
It's going to be first down for the Hawks. 32-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 32. Throgmartin looking to throw. Scrambling around. He's going to get wrapped up and sacked back at the 30. Make that the 26.
Davis brings down Throgmartin.
Davis there for the sack. Number 7, Jaden Davis. Second and 16 now from the 26. Throgmartin looking to throw. He's getting that pass out to Journey. Journey, it just goes off his fingertips, falls incomplete.
Throgmartin's pass. For Journey falls incomplete. Brings up third down for the Hawks.
on that play. Throgmorton's pass falls incomplete.
Christian Harris breaks up that pass attempt.
Harris with the pass breakup. Content was the intended receiver. Do apologize for the camera technical difficulties. Give us just a moment, folks. We'll try and get this sorted out. Camera should be back now. Do apologize for that short delay. Now, fourth down. Ulrich on the punt. Kick is away. That's a good bounce for Mill Creek. And it'll drop dead at about the 23-yard line or so. Ulrich has been a busy man tonight. He's had a lot of punts. A few good ones. He's had a couple shanks as well. So a little bit of inconsistency from Jacob Ulrich tonight. It's been that kind of night, though, for Mill Creek. They've shown some flashes, but overall just haven't had what it takes to contend with Collins Hill. First and 10 now. Horn will hand off to his running back. Short gain on the play. Call it no gain on the play. From the 23-yard line now. Second and 10 now. Ball still on the 23-yard line. We're just under 4 minutes to go remaining in the game. Steffens on the carry. Called a loss of 1.
Kevin Mitchell on the tackle.
Tackled by Mitchell.
Nice Cruz. Brings up third down for Collins Hill.
Third and 11 now from the 22. Third and 11 now. Steffens with the carry again. Nice gain on the play. Eventually wrapped up at about the 30-yard line by a swarm of Hawks defenders, including Jolet, Jolly, and Henderson. Clock ticking down towards 2.5 minutes to go. 4th and 3 for Collins Hill. Looks like they might be taking this opportunity to go for it on 4th down. Ball currently sits on the 30-yard line.
Timeout, Collins Hill.
What remains of the Hawks crowd has started doing a tomahawk chant in support of their Braves, who are currently playing in the World Series versus the Astros. Timeout taken by Collins Hill. That'll be their second of the half. They've got 1 remaining. As the clock nears 0 in the remainder of this game, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in tonight for Collins Hill versus Mill Creek High School. This is Mill Creek Network's final broadcast of the season for Mill Creek football. Due to restrictions by the GHSA, we are not allowed to stream playoff games. So unfortunately, this will be the last time you'll see Mill Creek football on the Mill Creek Network for this season. back next season though for Mill Creek varsity football. On to punt now. Horn going to get that kick away. Back deep to receive is Mackay Wood. He'll take that in. A little bit of a bobble there, but he is able to fall on it. So Mill Creek will retain possession. First and 10 now for Throgmorton and the Hogs offense. Throgmorton looking to throw. Fires that to the near side. That's caught by Jenkins. He'll get out of bounds near the 35. Call it the 34.
Pass complete to Jenkins.
As we tick,
Brings up second down and 4 for the Hawks.
as we tick down under 2 minutes to go in the game, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Cutter, the sponsor of the Mill Creek Network, for making all of this live streaming possible. Without him, we would not be here tonight, so we'd like to take this opportunity to thank him, as well as everybody else on the Mill Creek broadcast team. Throgmorton looking to throw there. He'll get that pass off. Brutal hit there. Flag flies for the hit against Mill Creek's running back, number 27. Personal foul, 15 yards will go against Collins Hill. That'll give Mill Creek a first down with 1.5 minutes to go in the game. We'd also like to take this opportunity one more time to thank all of the Mill Creek football sponsors, including, but not limited to, Buffalo's, People's Bank and Trust, and the Hamilton Mill Golf Course. Thank you all for sponsoring Mill Creek football.
Pass complete to Greco. Gain of 5, second down and 5 for the Hawks.
Gain of 5 for Greco on the play. Moves the ball down to the 42-yard line of Collins Hill. Clock under 1 minute to go now. Throgmorton looking to throw. Pump fakes a few times, and he's going to float that over the far sideline and out of bounds. We'd like to take this opportunity to apologize for the few camera technical difficulties that we've been experiencing over the past few minutes. Still trying to determine the cause of the issue. But with just 44 seconds left, we are just about done. Now, Throgmorton looking to throw once again, trying to find a man downfield. That pass is intercepted, and that's going to be the game over. Pass intercepted by Jaden Davis, running it back inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Second pick six thrown by Shane Throgmorton in the quarter. Touchdown, Collins Hill. Injured Hawk on the play. Fonzo Garcia, your injured offensive lineman. It has been an ugly night for your Mill Creek Hawks football team. Injury riddled and just a sloppy performance all around. 26 seconds to go in the game. Bonacki on to attempt the extra point now. Kick is up, and it is no good. So an interesting turn of events here with 26 seconds to go. Kick is no good. So the score is going to be 40 to 10. With just 26 seconds to go, looks like our camera is not really enjoying the game, so it's decided not to show you the game anymore. For those of you who stuck with us throughout the entire game, we'd like to thank you for watching the Mill Creek Network's presentation of Friday Night Lights as we wrap up our season of broadcasting. We'll continue the last few seconds as just a semi-radio broadcast, just so you guys can hear the official final few minutes of the game. From the 40-yard line now, Winaki's getting ready to kick. He'll run up and kick off. It's a bit of a short kick, fielded at the 30, fair caught at the 31 by Thurman Harris. .25 seconds to go. Looks like the Hawks are going to be content with just taking a knee and getting out of this game. Hawks will fall to 8-1 on the season, getting their first loss at the hands of the Collins Hill Eagles. Collins Hill will improve to a perfect 10-0 on the season, having beat the number 3 ranked Mill Creek Hawks tonight by a final score of 40 to 10. We'd like to thank you all for watching tonight's presentation of the Mill Creek Network Friday Night Lights. On behalf of myself, Will Jackson, Ryan Bishop, Christy Bishop, Coach Cutter, and the Mill Creek broadcast team, we'd like to thank you for everybody who's tuned in through all of our games this season on the Mill Creek Network. Once again, we'd like to remind you that coming up on the 16th of November, we will have the opening night of the Mill Creek basketball game with female and male varsity teams.